Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the Orsak Narrative Universe. My name is Josh Orsak, and we are continuing the Truckin ONU game with Brian, James, and Bearbo. In last game, Brian, James, and Bearbo got back to a little bit of what they really love to do, which is deliver things. In this case, they're delivering a letter to a particular person in the realm of denatured plastic in the court of the Enduring Court on Pseudo-Faerun. And they've learned that the ocean of denatured plastic is itself something that can be driven on, and they are driving across it now as they try to make their way to an island that they know is somewhere around here. Now, as y'all travel along, y'all see giant creatures that look like spiders, except they're solid metal, and they're picking up large amounts of these like plastic pieces that float in this solid ocean, as it were. It's like a giant waterbed, if you were going to describe it. That's what it seems like it is. And it picks them up out of this like jelly structure. Some of them scream as it takes them off. Is there anything you want to do as you travel along, sir?
Do you remember from have you ever seen for Mario 64 those spiders that walk on the water level in Mario?
No, I don't know that.
Okay.
I know a lot of Mario stuff, but I don't know that one.
No, yeah, it's a pretty old game. I thought you might, but it might be. But yeah, no, that's what I was thinking of, honestly, of these spiders. They have these annoying spiders that walk, but it's kind of like Daddy Longlegs. Can't they walk on water?
Yeah, a little bit, kind of like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But that's cool. Yeah, no. I'm gonna use my epic situational awareness.
Okay, roll wisdom.
All right. Gotta pull up my dice roller. I made it. Rolled a 3.
Okay. You know what the creatures are, what's going on. Of course, the beings here have a level of freedom and independence that other creatures don't have elsewhere in Pseudo-Faerun. And in this case, what they're doing is they're picking up these free beings, these creatures, these living structures, and they're taking them to be reclamated. They're going to take them to the Court of Burning or some other realms to make them more productive members of the all-important society in which you find yourself. So that is the situation that is going on in front of you. Anything else you want to do as you travel along?
Nope. Keep on driving.
Okay. You become aware that there is a very large creature that is making its way under you, a type of fish or sea serpent. It has noticed you. Something you do see other vehicles around here, but there is something about you. It is coming up. It looks kind of like a giant catfish, enormous, and it's making its way to the surface. What would you like to do as it does so?
Is it Is this a is it a threatening movement? Is this?
I mean, you can't really tell. You can just tell that there's a giant fish-like creature which is making its way under you. You can decide how to respond. I mean, usually if a fish is coming like that, yes. Generally speaking, when you go fishing, you'll put a little dauber in the top of the water. You want to get that fish nice and aggressive. Something tells me, Brian James, right now, we're the lure.
All right. I have this is just backwards fishing, and I have the skill fishing.
I mean, sort of.
Yeah, no. That's a bad way of trying to.
No, I like it. I thought it was a valid.
No, yeah, but honestly, I'm gonna just try to race this thing.
Outrun it.
Yeah, I'm gonna outrun it. That's what I do best.
Okay. Hit the gas, Brian James. Let's see if we can get away from this thing. But I tell you, this isn't like anything I've ever experienced before. And Bearbo doesn't like the feel of this particular type of road under his feet. Not that it's much of a road at all.
Yeah, I don't like it either, Bearbo, but we're probably driving, in its domain, it's gonna be able to swim pretty dang fast. But I don't know. We've beat things in their own domain before.
I know what you're saying, Brian James. I'm just saying that I don't know how this vehicle's gonna do driving on solid water or whatever the heck it is we're on right now.
So, would drive through any medium apply this?
Well, yeah, of course.
And then
would the skill design that lets you do exactly what you need to do in this situation work? The answer, probably not gonna surprise you.
Yeah, no, I took this because I knew I was on this thing or on this whatever gelatin or water like substance. Also, no, I don't think that would apply. Resist planar effects.
Okay. That's not gonna. This isn't exactly a planar effect, but the first thing matters. Okay, sir.
I had another. There was another thing I thought I could do, but I lost it. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, that was it. I was gonna. Can I use the crystal?
Oh, the fire crystal? Sure.
No, the crystal of the fruit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Uh-huh. It has less power because you're not on an open road, but you can still do it. What do you want to use it
like coating the wheels so it can drive on this surface easier.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Roll your wisdom, your intelligence, and your dex, and then roll against me on the 100-sided.
Failed wisdom. Failed intelligence.
Okay.
Made my dex.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that mounted luck. Made my mounted luck.
Okay. Roll against me on the 100-sided, anyways.
33.
The giant fish comes out. It looks kind of like an anglerfish, but different. It appears to be made of mostly of plastic, but its jaws look like solid steel. It's able to swim through this non-Newtonian liquid or whatever it is fairly easily, and it is about to take a chop out of you. Roll for initiative, sir. Take a bite out of you.
15.
Okay, you're gonna go first, sir. What do you want to do against this beast?
I don't know. You said it looks like a giant anglerfish?
Yep.
So it's got like a light on the end. So it's shooting out of its head or whatever, Or not a light. That's, maybe not. Maybe that's not it. Yeah, no, that is an anglerfish. So the flame crystal or the fire orb that we were given in the Court of Burning, can that work against the effects that this realm, I guess counters entropy? Can that work through this?
I'll give it a shot. I haven't had much time with it. Let's see what I can make happen. He grasps it. Okay, we're good. The fire, like the energy reaches in his hand. The power of whatever strange pseudo-elemental magic lives in this place. The spirit of burning itself flows through Bearbo. I'm gonna reach deep into all of the realms of the pseudo-elemental planes that burn with fire. I reach out to propane. I reach out to butane. I reach out to gasoline herself. Come and give me your power. And now, let this orb that focuses that power transform every ounce of my will into pure, unstoppable fire. And he fires the blast at the creature. I double crit on my wisdom intelligence, so I'm going to enjoy this. Blast comes out, slams right into the beast. part. He cuts through it like a superheated laser beam. You see part of its face fall off. And it's your turn, sir. What would you like to do?
Gosh, Bearbo, that would you kill it?
If I didn't, it ain't happy.
Jeez, that is that's crazy. I was not expecting that. Yeah, let's get going. I'm gonna
Wait,
take advantage of
Brian.
this moment.
Brian, there's something inside that creature's head. Look what I see. Do you see what I see?
And you see what appears to be like this strange, almost looks like a fish bowl, and there's like a plastic fish swimming around inside the fish bowl, like the game you used to play. You know when a kid, did you ever play that as a kid? That had the bubbles inside the water, and you'd move like it was like a video game, but inside of water. You know what I'm talking about? Probably before your time. I'm dating myself. But anyways, they're little plastic fish inside of what appears to be a game inside the creature's head. And it has like symbols written all about it.
I recognize those symbols anywhere. That is the personal seal of the great, the mysterious, greasy stranger. Oh, Brian, I want to get my hands on that device. I want to see what it's about. The curiosity is killing me. I may not be a cat, but I can't stand not knowing things.
All right, Bearbo, we can get it, but I don't think I can just stop the truck. I think it'll sink. I'll have to keep moving, I'm assuming.
No, let me take it. Let's just deal with it. I want to get that thing.
I want it bad.
Yeah. I mean, we can use the construct. We can use the crystal to grab it, can't we?
Yeah, if the creature doesn't take an attack this round, which it probably won't because it's damaged.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's trying to get away. Yeah. Yeah, it's trying to swim around and get away from him. Michael?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking. What direction is it swimming? Is it just swimming away, or is it going?
Yeah, it's starting to dive down, but it's such a big creature and it's hurt so bad, it's not getting down there quick.
Does fire work under this water or whatever this non-Newtonian liquid?
You don't know, sir. You've seen no burning, so you assume not. But
yeah. Can we spell jam into this?
Like ram it?
No, like, can we go under this liquid?
If you use the crystal, if you use the device, the power of the open road, yeah.
Okay.
You want to dive down?
Let's take this thing not just off-road, but under the water. I'm ready, Brian James. Let's take this to a whole new level.
I'm with you. We've never done this one before. This is one for the books.
I hear you.
Okay, sir. Now you do have to roll your wisdom and your intelligence.
You know, it's funny on my other character, on my thaumaturge.
You do have the option with mounted luck too.
Yeah, it's so nice having high wisdom and intelligence on my other character.
On PF?
Yeah, I made the wisdom, rolled a 9. Oh, I crit the wisdom. No,
Boom! Boom!
And I rolled a 1 for the intelligence. I made it.
Okay, y'all are now diving under this stuff with him. The energy around it creates a perfect effect as y'all dive through. The creature is not swimming very effectively with its head all damaged and that piece exposed.
Now let's get in there deep, Brian James. We need to get close. I want to get my hands on this thing. I'm going to access the power of the truck myself. I think I can create one of those energy constructs and reach out and grab it.
Not a great roll. Not a great roll, but I made the wisdom, and I failed. I'm popping the.
Yeah, use the bobblehead. We got.
I'm hitting the bobblehead. I rolled the same number again. I'm hitting it one more time.
Yeah,
18 intelligence rolled a 19 and a 19. What a wrenching. I finally did get it. The creature's going to get to save against me. As I reach out, so like an energy, like hands reach out to grab this thing. It's staying ahead of us. It's gonna get to roll against you, sir, and you're not.
It wasn't meant to drive under the water. Or whatever this stuff is, it's certainly not meant to drive under.
Roll against me on the 100-sided. Sir?
43.
That doesn't do it, and the creature swims away.
That's it. I can't believe it.
Oh, yeah, mounted luck, dude. Roll it. I really want to get this thing.
I really want to get my hands on this thing.
I failed it. Rolled a 91.
There it goes. A mystery unlike any we'll ever see again. Swimming in the deep. Darn the luck. I could smell opportunity there.
I don't see you have anything left.
Yeah, I mean, I could drop a boon, but I don't.
Oh, drop a boon. Actually, the chat, you just got a boon of chat. CHAAHT. The chat just gave you a boon.
I'll use it.
Okay. The hands grab the object and pull it out, the little fish game, and pull it towards y'all, and the creature collapses into thousands of pieces of plastic, and then they like swim off, and then you see this mouth appear, and it like absorbs the energy from the creature. And that's from the boot. That's the god chat feasting on its energies. It is you've got it and you bring it in. It's not huge. It's relatively small. And when you bring it in, there's little fish inside, and they're swimming around. They're swimming in a discernible pattern.
It's absolutely beautiful. I've seen things like this before, children's games. But this thing, it's old, Brian James, older than you can imagine. This thing is from the very beginnings of the pseudo-elemental planes, I know it. That seal that was established on the doorways to the various realms of the pseudo-elemental planes, I've seen some myself.
And there's like a plaque on it with weird writing on it.
That is the personal seal of the greasy stranger.
He puts his hands on it, and when he does, like light appears, multicolored light appears from the various plastic fish inside into his hands.
Oh, Brian James. This is big. This is real big. These things you're seeing, they're just representations, like symbols. Inside this tiny little thing is an entire realm unto itself. This right here has powerful magical thaumaturgical significance. It is exactly something that a redneck thaumaturge would want for his truck. It could be used as an engine. It could take us to spell-jamming speeds heretofore unknown. It could open up worlds we don't even know about, or we could travel within it ourselves. Brian James, what kind of maddeningly powerful realms have we found ourselves in?
This is a unique item, my friend. What do we call it?
I don't know. Maybe, the strange world within. I've never seen its like before. Reminds me a little bit of the realm of Well, I'll tell you about that another time. Let's get going, Brian James. We've spent enough time off mission. We don't want to lose our reputation as the greatest delivery man in existence.
That's true, but I think that would worth it. You know, we can.
Well, that's for sure.
Y'all take off and head on your way. Anything you want to do as you continue on, sir?
Are we still on this weird liquid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we're going to an island.
Mm-hmm.
How far are we from it? Do we know?
You're not far.
Okay.
You'll be in there about 2-3 hours.
You know, use that situational awareness. And I have the. Oh no, I don't need to worry about them. Yeah, I'll just use epic situational awareness.
Okay.
I failed that time.
Okie dokie. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, just keep going. Just keep moving.
Okay. Y'all, you see the island and you get to the island. And when you get there, you see quite a sight. This place is filled with beings that you recognize as Pale Court Fae. They look like very large babies. They walk around like adults and people, but their faces, they have baby faces in the extreme. And they're all strangely configured. Some of them look like they're, part dragon. Some of them look like they're made of trash. Some of them exude grease and other liquids and ochre. Some of them are hard to look at. Many of them are hard to look at, and they're absolutely everywhere. You are taken aback. You find a place to park, but nothing prepares you for seeing this here.
Brian James, what in all that is... what in tarnation is going on here? I've never seen anything like it. My God. Pale Court Fae right here in the middle of Pseudo-Faerun.
What are they doing here? They also hard to look at. Don't tell any of them.
I mean, that's not unusual, Pale Court Fae. I mean, some of them have, I don't even like to talk bodily fluids and such that are defined by. They are, but to have them here in Pseudo-Faerun, we gotta learn what this is all about. We have to learn about what this is all about, Brian James. Curiouser and curiouser, that's for sure.
We can go ask around.
Indeed.
What do you want to do? Do you want to deliver the letter first?
Yeah, we'll deliver first and then we'll ask around.
Okay. You were supposed to deliver this to the governor of this place, a being known as Rat Matt.
Okay. Is there like a governor's mansion or a governor's?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or whatever.
You're headed that direction. That's where you're going.
Okay.
Okay. You're there, and you get greeted at the gate. The creatures that greet you at the gate look like something out of horror movies, except they have those same baby faces. The one that looks like it's burned around its eyes, and it actually has no eye, like has empty sockets and smoke coming out of the sockets.
What is your business here?
Named Brian James. Well, named Brian James, and this is my friend here, Bearbo. We've come here to deliver a letter to the governor.
You have a strange and disgusting look about you. You turn my stomach. What are you?
I'm a human, and this right here, my friend, he's a gorilla.
You look so consistent, so. I don't care who sent you. I will not let your like near the governor. Rat Matt must be protected in something like you. You look like what I would imagine a demon would look like. Something from the depths. Go back the way you came. Tell whoever sent you to find another way to meet Rat Matt. You shall not meet him this day.
That's pretty rude of you. I've come from the
I don't care.
Jordan
Turn
Corps.
around. Go back the way you came.
We came real far over this here substance. I don't know what to call it really. I can't take no for an answer.
Well, you're going to take it for an answer right now.
And his hand like disappears and becomes this clawed skeletal thing. Roll for initiative.
Whoa! We don't need to fight about this. I'll turn around. All
roll,
right.
roll for initiative, sir. Y'all gotta go first. Bearbo rolled really high.
Oh, good, because I rolled a 1.
What do you want to do? What's your move here? He's right at your door. You can try to drive off, that's for sure. But
Oh, we're still in the vehicle. I thought we were walking.
no, you're in the he greeted you in the vehicle, and you can try to drive off. If that's what you want to do.
So he's like, okay, because I thought we had parked.
No.
All right.
He met you at the gate as you were driving in.
Okay. Yeah, we'll drive off. Didn't mean to disturb you. I'll find another way to send a letter, and I drive off.
As you drive off, his face grows to immense size, and his body falls off, and a giant, strange-looking skull starts flying at you.
I don't know who you are, but I wish to feast on demon blood today. I have to say, he seems a little aggressive.
He's really aggressive.
I mean, that doesn't... I mean, I know what you're saying, Brian James, but it doesn't look like where he's leaving us much of a choice now.
As y'all drive this giant skull with smoke coming out of the sockets is coming towards you.
How large is it?
Big. It's probably the size of a house at this point. The body like falls apart as the skull activates and it flies towards you.
Bearbo, can you tell, is this thing undead? Or is it just a construct, or what's going on here?
I'll try to find out.
You gonna roll for initiative? Oh, you already rolled. You got me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm going,
He as he takes his things out of his bag and like rubs them.
Indeed, it is a type of undead, Brian James, but one like I've never detected before. Infused with pseudo-elemental magic. This is a true pseudo-fae, much like some of the undead that work for the Death Court. But indeed, it is an undead.
Are there undead fae in the Death Court?
Indeed.
So could this be Death Court people coming in here and
I doubt it, Brian James. Such things are very common among the Pale Court as well.
Alright.
There are many undead Pale Court members. And this definitely reminds me of one. In fact, it's pretty clear. We're swimming in them.
Can I if we're going behind, if it's behind us, or if it's trying to catch up to us, can I like swing the back of the truck and slam it and hit it?
Sure, you can try to do that. Yeah, what skills you want to use to bring bear to make that happen?
it's not typically my my form of combat though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of trying to do something else, but propane magic doesn't always work too well with undead. I mean, I just didn't. I haven't. I've more taken utility propane spells, but okay. You said gases, or well, it's smoke. It's not gases, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be? I guess it would. Would it be manipulatable?
You don't know the answer to that, but you would suspect no.
Okay.
This is not something you would expect you'd be able to manipulate with gas manipulation.
Yeah. Okay. That's what we can do. We'll blow it up. Bearbo, I can. It may be an undead, but I can put propane in its nose. Not that it's gonna hurt it, but then you can blow it up. We'll blow the skull up.
Indeed, let's give it a shot.
I'll cast propane in the nose.
Okay. How much mana?
It's I'm Eldritch Knight now.
Oh yeah, that's right. So roll your intelligence.
I made it. Roll the 13.
I very easily ignite it, but the flame has no effect on it. It blows, and it does nothing to the creature. The creature continues on. When it opens its mouth, literal like it shoots essentially bullets at you out of its mouth. Failed Dex misses.
It missed its attack though. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Man, I didn't take Tokyo drifting. I can't turn around that quick. Yeah, I know. There's a lot. Still, there's so many skills on that sheet. It's hard to decide which ones you want to take. Whatever. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna try to completely turn around.
Okay. Roll your dex at half, sir, since you don't have Tokyo Drift.
I'm gonna use Mounted Luck.
Okay.
Well, I'll roll the dex, but I'll try. I actually made the dex. I rolled a 5.
Wow. Okay, you hit it and turn the truck around.
That's some crazy driving, Brian James. What do you say? We're gonna go ramming speed.
Oh yeah, you know the drill. I'm a head-on collision enthusiast.
I'll tell you this much, Brian James. Of all the weapons people could use in the world, I don't know why more people just don't hit things with a truck.
I know. It's quite effective.
Yes, I mean, yes. Now let's get this done, Brian James.
Dex and Thaco, sir. I'm gonna activate the element in the car. Maybe no rolls that time.
Nice. Reroll crit fail. Came in handy finally.
Reroll stat crit fail.
Yep. And then I rolled a 16 and crit my dex.
Crit your dex and roll the 16?
No. I just crit my dex.
Yeah,
I rolled a 12 for my Thaco.
Thaco. Okay. Roll against me on the 100-sided, sir.
I rolled a 54.
You slam into the skull, and it cracks and flies off. And you see a strange-looking rat man in front of you. James, it's that you have been untoward towards our guest. The Insecticide King himself has sent me someone. You should not have acted as you have. And the giant cracked.
There's something about him.
He is a human.
A human?
He's all like broken the skull, and then you see him like reform his body up as he looked before, and his the area around his his eye socket is still cracked.
He's a human.
Yes, hence your guttural reaction, kinds. often has that reaction to humans.
I'm curious. How would you even know that? There have never been humans here.
Indeed, but there have been Pale Court members in Faerun that have encountered humans many times.
So is there a connection between you and them?
Obviously, or how would I know such things?
And what is that connection?
I have probably said too much already, but indeed you are correct. You are looking at full members of the Pale Court as far as you can see.
Well, we got a letter for you. I apologize to your friend there, but he didn't give us much an option.
You were well within your rights. He truly did not give you an option. Oh, it is hard to get. This isn't just any letter. This says. This is a very important piece of, really power. And you have delivered it to me, and I am most grateful. Getting something like this to us here is not easy. Magic doesn't travel well over the Great Greece.
So it's Greece we've been driving over.
You have been driving over pure, animated ambergris, in point of fact. Whale oil of a sort.
You know, to the right person, that could be worth a lot of money.
Yes, unfortunately, it will not exist outside of its own zone. Take it onto the land, it will simply disappear.
My God. This is an unusual place.
This is paradise. For us, the only place where we truly belong.
Well, thank you kindly.
No. I can't let you leave without a thank you, especially after the way you were treated, which was completely outside of protocol. Come to the castle. Come to the mansion and cool off. Get yourself some food. We have good food that I understand humans would enjoy. And have the run of the place. If there's anything that you would like to take with you in terms of magical items up to a certain level, I would be happy to provide them. I cannot express more deeply my apologies. I'm surprised that the insecticide king sent you. I had heard through the grapevine that you were coming, but that he would give you this, let's call it a letter. It is certainly hard to get here, but he had other means, indeed. Strange.
Yeah, he did mention that he could have got it here, but it was a bit easier for us to do it. Well, I guess quicker for us to do it, and we want to get in his good graces. We got we're doing a diplomatic thing for Lady Propane.
I have heard of her. Come, please come. So you make it into his. This is the most familiar place you've seen. I mean, everything here has been familiar in that it's modern society, but there's something about it that's been too consistent, too neat, too cut. This place moves much more organically, ironically enough. There's a sense of chaos that you haven't seen elsewhere in this realm. It becomes fairly clear to you at this point that whereas Faerun is a chaotic realm, it's a realm of chaos, this place is a realm of order. And this place is fairly ordered. It's just, people are walking around, going to work, laughing, enjoying themselves, eating in a much more familiar and natural way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
If
you.
I was gonna give a comparison, I would think about like the Lego Movie, you know, where everybody is kind of operating in this set structure. That's how the rest of this place works. But this place, where you're at now, this island, is far more free in the way it moves. Anything you want to do here as you move through the magistrate's mansion, as it were?
So like, I've always wanted some headlights on my truck that can turn undead. Now I know these beings are undead, but there are some of them are. But do they deal with undead also? Can I acquire that?
Yes. Turning undead is not my purview, but controlling undead is. I could give you lights that control undead.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Or something to make them run off, or go the other way, or stand still, or anything. I'm not trying to just vaporize them. Just something to,
Absolutely. I shall give you the magic you need. I assume your mechanic can do the rest.
Naturally. He's best in the world. And then also, I guess, Bearbo wanted to. I mean, he made a good. You slash Bearbo. It's a good idea to try to find out a little bit more about this place. Can we I don't know. I was thinking of going to an inn, but I feel like that would be odd, or like a tavern, or some kind of local community center or something. But I feel like that would come off as being weird since we've been invited to the.
And the problem is, you can go to those places and you might get some help, but you stand out so much and you draw so much attention. It's hard to make
Well, exactly. But I was gonna ask then. That's what I felt. But that's what I was gonna ask if we could, can we join him for dinner at the governor's table, or something like that? Get another whack at the question. What's going on? Try to get another chance to ask.
Having a meal in your honor is definitely in line with our normal operations.
Well, I do appreciate that.
I have an idea though. If I'm going to do something like this, usually I will do it on the mainland. There is a master of the concrete and plastic courts, and they would want to meet you as well. Do you mind if I arrange such a meeting? I would send you back to the mainland, and I will give you the coordinates. Meet the mayor of. He rules over the Fae that favor concrete and plastic. You must not confuse the Fae with the elementals. Except for the plastic Fae, none of us are of a single constitution. But even of the plastic Fae, there is something different between your elemental and the beings that mediate between the elementals and the world of mankind. Would you mind? I'd send you back, and there you could meet with the mayor, and I will be there within a night or so. It would be untoward for me to host you without them present. They want to talk to you as well if the opportunity presented itself. It would look badly upon me, and they will not come out here for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
he's happy to sponsor a dinner, a formal dinner, diplomatic dinner. But if he's going to do that in this area, he has to include the mayor that rules over plastic and concrete, etc.
Okay, so there's two different people, the concrete mayor and the plastic mayor, on top of this.
No, there's one other guy that rules over that area. It's basically
so he rules over both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, and so he would be there, and then this guy who's I'm assuming that he's the governor of the Pale in this area.
The Pale, the Pale Court.
Okay. Yeah, no, that'd be fine. I think it'd be, in our best interest to get to know a little bit of everybody around here.
Um, the okay. So do you want? So head back. I'll meet you there in a few hours.
Okay, we'll start heading there.
Okay. Anything you want to do on the way back?
Yes, real quick though. Bearbo, I kind of get a bit of a weird feeling about these people.
I gotta tell you, Brian James, I don't like much of this stuff at all. The more I experience here, the more it's not unusual to have questions, and certainly they're gonna have their secrets. But something tells me somebody wanted us to see this. They wanted us to know that Pale Court Fae live in the pseudo-elemental realms. This revelation would be earth-shattering upon the plains. This is major, major news.
I feel like it's kind of a piece of Faerun staking claim on pseudo Faerun.
That place has been here a long time, I can tell you that for sure. This whole place has been here a long time. The seal we found is proof of it. The entire realm, by the way, is sitting inside of an engine. And you have to assume there's other creatures like that all around. That's interesting enough. But that place has been here a long time. Strange things are afoot. And all of it leads up to the same thing for me. I think it's fairly clear that Faerun and pseudo-Faerun are not the inherent enemies that we would be led to believe. It makes sense they would be, law versus chaos and whatnot. But there's more to it than that. Feels like we're watching something big go on all around us. And I don't like the way the people here are treated. One thing I know about Sweet Lady Propane, she loves freedom. I mean, she sponsors Value Texas itself. I don't think she would like to deal with people who are so oppressive in so many ways. There's a lot of this stuff that's leading me towards a negative recommendation for our good queen.
I would agree, but at the same point, you know how propane comes in handy in many of these areas of this plane. It could be very profitable for our sweet lady.
It is. But I gotta tell you, I don't like sitting around and watching people treat other beings this way. I don't like a place where creatures that are trying to live free, as I see in this ocean, are just picked up and burned. I don't like beings labeled as undesirables or as second-class citizens and then just sent away to be recycled. I don't like none of it. And I, for one, I'm not a man who's up on morality. You give me something to deliver, I'll deliver it. I don't make judgments. I'll deliver anything, anywhere, anytime. But even I have limits. Do I have delivered weapons in my life? Sure I have. Many times. Would I deliver weapons that I knew immediately were going to be used to hurt innocent people? No, I would not. And I expect the same thing of you, Brian James.
Well, yeah, of course, Bearbo. You know, we just transport things, but we ain't bad people. But I agree with you.
I don't live in a world where I can judge people good or bad. I don't think that such things are under my purview. Life is a strange and mysterious being staring at you through a window you can barely see through. It's the universe. One thing they've got right here, something I like a lot, that's saying the universe is a green dragon. I tend to think in similar terms, but that doesn't mean I am indifferent to any type of suffering that happens around me.
Well, I would agree. I don't think any of these things are just pieces of plastic floating around. These are living, conscious beings. They don't deserve to be repurposed.
Indeed. And I also don't like some of the way the secrets have been kept. Why weren't we told that Charles White was there doing his own business? It wouldn't hurt us to know. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about all of this at this point. However, I am deadly curious. And finding things like this, and he points to
the liquid of the fish in it.
Can't say that it's been a complete waste of time. And this place does have a beauty about it, a majesty. I see it here and there. There's potential here, under the right leadership, with the right focus.
I think you're right, but you know we still got a little bit more to see before we can make the judgment call.
Anything you want to do on the way as you travel to the mainland?
Epic situational awareness and pirate radio.
Okay.
Why, hello, everybody. That's right. It's your old pal. It's your old pal Griff, the God Uller. And I have to say, today we're taking it up real old school with a little bit of Chuck Berry. Now, some people, well, one person once said that if they hadn't called it rock and roll, they might have called it Chuck Berry. Oh yeah.
And y'all make it to the mainland, and you see in the distance a plane driving very erratically and other beings behind it attacking. Helicopter beings coming at it. And there's magic being fired at the plane and everything else.
Brian James, there seems to be some kind of a disturbance up ahead. Care to find out what it is?
I think we got a little bit of time. Let's go check it out.
I agree.
And that's where we're going to leave it.